My name is Teresita Blanco, the Artsy sister, and today we're reading Saturnastra Nalini. This is, we're in chapter 7, part 3. When everything was assembled, I said, I'm in the mood for walking, and for safety purposes, I will keep my lamp within the area, and for those trapped within it, time will be frozen. And for them, the relocation will feel as if it happened in the blink of an eye. So, who wants to travel the roads with me and see the wonders of the forest or the world outside? I was 7 of my fairy friends, whom I refer to them based on their butterfly genus, and Vaikus volunteered for the experience, and Hermione seemed a bit curious about going out. However, her fears kept her from volunteering, and without much further ado, I had my fellow travelers around me, and then I played my tune, and the area manifested, and the area grew around my shield, and I compressed the area until it was swallowed within my area. And when my domain entered my area, all that was left behind was an unnaturally flat, 30 feet deep crater. And it seemed as if an entire chunk of the forest had been geometrically sliced off. Heck, some of the trees were even cut in perfect symmetry. And I wonder with great amusement how the elves will react to this turn of events. It's like, you take like a whole portrait of the forest like that, and teleport it to another realm. One of my fairy friends, whom I shall call Hespedy, exclaimed, "Gosh, you are way too strong." And in her excitement, her red wings with black and white stripes sprinkled red fairy dust all over the barren land. And the dull brownish newlyweds, Buckeye and Buggy, intoned a fairy song of victory. And the old black crimson rose simply stared sternly at the scene, and she made mental notes of everything supernatural that I did. And Haley, who had been with me since the very beginning, simply sat on my head. Cersei's blue simply said nothing. Then again, he always said nothing. This mute fairy had developed a strange sort of friendship with Vaikus during that long week, and they used to spend long hours talking with one another, quote unquote. And I flew over the forest and landed about a few yards away from the closest human town. And it happened to be the same town which had gotten raided twice as a result of my song of madness. And as I walked closer, I sensed that it had been abandoned. All the humans had left out of fear of the maddened elves, and everything in the town looked burned or broken.